guys, welcome back to the unknown. Today we will learn how to make the triangle prism model created by me. I actually got 3 more here and they can be arranged from the hexagon. 1 more should go here today. So this model is actually based off the Origami seamless cube by Gupta, link in the description. And with the same style of trying to make other prisms from this concept, I should hold it this way because of that, is the pentagonal prism, which I also created. This is actually a very hard model and the seamless version has not been uploaded yet. So I still will leave a link to this in the description, but beware, it's a really hard model. But today we're going to be learning how to make this. Links for these are in the description. Without wasting any time, let's get into the tutorial. So before you start, my paper size is 3.5 by 3.5 inches. And you can see the scale right here. 3.5 by 3.5, and this is the scale. So how much ever size paper you take, you're going to get that small of a model. And it's the same thing for this one, it's about that small, 1/5 in this. And it's around, yeah, oh actually this is actually 1/4, exactly 1/4 of the size, this much each of these. This is 1/5 and this is 1/4. So that's your scale. And take your paper and get your square sheet of paper. I would recommend some rigid paper, not too thin paper like the normal origami paper you use. And you also need a pencil and a protractor for taking out 60-degree angles. Only in some places. I actually don't know the really good way to find the 60-degree angles, so we're going to use these. It is not going to affect the model in any way. So we're going to use these. Make sure you have these handy. And let's begin. So I'm going to open one of these for reference real quick. Just give me a minute. Okay, although I know how to make the model, I'm just going to use this for reference here. I'm just going to keep that there, out of frame, although I can kind of see it. Okay, now what we want to do is only divide in half. Do not divide both, only one side, okay? Only one side. Divide this in half. Oh my god, this is much harder than I thought. Okay, there you go. I got my half mark. And now we got this. Now we want to do this to here. So we want to get 4. You can divide in 4 now. And then unfold. Wait, let me just make sure that's tight. Unfold, turn around 180 degrees and do the same thing here. You want to be sure that these, what you're making right here, this is very important, so make sure they're all precise. I actually have a little lower light than what's shown in the video. The video enhances the light, making it look brighter. It's actually kind of lesser light here, so it's harder for me to see it. But you're probably not forwarding this with natural light at 4:30 p.m. So yeah, here are your lines. This is divided into 4. We are not going to divide in this way. And yeah. So now that we have this, we are going to make our 60-degree angles. And also I should mention, you will need to bring a notebook, like some kind of rough journal which has lines, because we're going to be dividing into 3 later in the video. So you may want to pause right now and get that. There'll be a cut in the video where I actually get up to get it. So okay, now let's just form the 60-degree angles. So I'm going to zoom in on here. We want to take, alright, actually before we make the 60, there is something we have to do very important. You want to turn the paper around and you want to fold this to here, not the whole thing. So get this here, and then you want to make a mark on the top, a tiny mark, and the same on the bottom. You can actually make this a little longer, not too long, but you can make it kind of long. You can, yeah, because we're going to be extending that later. I'll tell you what I mean. I'll just explain it right now. You see this line over here, we're going to extend it to the bottom, so it's going to extend a little more, but you still want to keep it fairly short. You do the same thing here, turn around 180 degrees, bring this to this line, first line, and forward only the top and the bottom. There you go. Now you want to do the same thing for the sides, and make sure these are a little smaller, not so small that you can't see them, because we're going to be needing these to make our 60-degree angles. Okay, done with that, and now we're going to move on here. The reason we're making the pinch mark on this side is so when we turn the paper around, we can actually see those pinch marks really clearly. That really helps. So you just want to straighten your paper out. Don't worry, these marks are not going to really show. Like you see, it looks like it's kind of bent. That's fine. It will not show in the completed model. Now what we want to do is, it's going to be kind of interesting. So I'm going to zoom in right here. You see this place, so you want to get your protractor and you want to keep it right there. Okay, it's probably not going to be visible on camera, but I'm going to align that with our pinch mark. Okay, I don't think you can see it, and make sure your edge is also aligned here. Okay, this guy is to get away, so I'm going to keep it there. Now what you want to do is you want to hold it in your pencil. Oh god, please. Okay, there you go. And you want to make a tiny mark near the 60. There. Okay. And you can let go. So that's the mark. Now you want to turn around 180 degrees and this side now. You can do it this side if you want, but we are going to do it this side. I'm going to align with the pinch. Now once I keep this over, you can barely see that pinch mark, so I'm just going to get my head closer so I can see it. Okay, there, so I've got it aligned with the pinch mark, and now I'm going to make a tiny mark. Now you see that mark is actually not, they're going to be kind of close, they're not at the exact same point. So you can see I've got two different marks there. That's the important thing. There are two different marks. This is why you can do it here if you want. You can still do it here if you don't find it too comfortable. Now this is what we're going to do. I'm going to use that first mark. The mark we just made. We're going to do that tiny fold there. And we're going to do one here. And we're just going to... Now do not fold the whole thing, please. You see this line in the middle? You want to get one of your fingers and just push on that line. Okay, push on that line. Now once you push on the line, you want to fold from that line. Let me show you what I mean. You did that. Now it's going to be a tiny mark, but it's barely going to be visible on the other side, so you can actually kind of scratch it off if you feel like. And there, that's our first line we got there. Now we do the same thing on the other side. Now if this is all too much work, you can always do it on the opposite side, but I just do it on the same side. I'm gonna really get that exact, and then get it here, and then you see I pull with both hands. I pull and then I push here. I push here, and then I just get that there. So I should have gotten a 60 and a 60, and I usually don't double check, but I'm just going to double check just to show you. So let me just get that is at the 60, because I've actually got 60 line, and that is 60, and then what the other one here. That is also 60. If they're a little off, it's fine, because even 61 is like 61 is too much, but like it's fine if it's like a little bit off. So here are the lines we have. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that as a reference point to fold this thing down. Now we won't be using the protractor anymore. You can keep the protractor and your pencil away. We are going to use the notebook or like a journal very soon. I actually forgot to bring it in the start. Should have mentioned that, but you probably paused the video and got it now. Okay, there. So I'm gonna fold that whole thing with the reference. This is what I did. I had a reference. I used the reference point. I fold down. I align this edge. That's important. That these, and then you see these marks in the middle. You can also align those as you fold. Same thing. I'll do it again if you couldn't catch it because I was speaking. You see that? Now I just fold. And I align that edge on the top. I fold one, then I flatten it. I make sure the other one's aligned, and that's one designed, and this one, and that's done. Now I said it won't affect the model because from the appearance, it's not actually going to. There's not going to be too much attention on that. Like you can see my green model here. It's the exact same thing that I did. I think you can see it right there, that kind of X, but I'm pretty sure if I hadn't told you, you wouldn't really notice that. Now you can't unsee it, can you? You can't unsee that mark. But basically, it's fine. It's completely fine. So just leave that as it is. You know, this is gonna be on this side. So now once we have this, we're actually gonna go ahead and get our journal. I went and got a journal for myself. Now I'll show you what exactly you have to do. Open a fresh page. You're gonna use the lines because they're evenly spaced. So what you want to do is you want to hold it this way and you want to align this. So you just keep this on 1 and then 1, 2 and 3. Okay, 3 spaces, and then you want to align this one with this point. Now just get aligned both of them and use the camera for some reference. Then just unfold those. And now you're gonna get this here. Okay, for this to that, and see it's pretty much all right. And I'm gonna fold, that should meet there, and you fold all the way down. So that's the only time we're going to be needing the journal. Now that we've got this is 1 by 3. Out of this, let's just consider this to be 3 by 3. This is 1 by 3, and this is 2 by 3. We want to take that and get it to that mark. So I'm going to align it that way. Oh my god, okay. That's the best way to align it, and then fold the whole thing down. So that is 3, and now we're gonna do folds in the middle, just like how we would do on a seamless cube. You get this to here, and you keep it aligned with the line on the top. There we go. Same thing on this side. And now look at this. Now we want to unfold. Okay, let's get back to this part. So what the first thing you want to do is reverse fold these 2 folds because they're actually the wrong direction. So you just wanna reverse fold that. Remember, this is, you can choose actually, which side you're gonna hide, because it's gonna, let me just get you a visual. We're gonna do something like this, right? So you can choose which side you wanna hide. I reverse fold that. I'm gonna reverse fold this. There you go. And now you want to fold. I'm gonna fold from here to this point. Sorry, there's too much light, so you probably can't see that, but okay. You can actually use the reference. You see this at pencil. This line will align with this line. just use that as a reference. Make sure you're still using that point as a reference to this point as a reference. You should use both as a reference. There you go, and you should have gotten the 60. So we're going to do on the other side too. Okay, you should have something like this now. Now we're gonna get into the harder steps. I mean, not hard, there's gonna be a little difference. So what we're gonna do is what we just did here, we're gonna do it on these two sides too. So you just turn the paper over, actually, yeah, like this. So keep this here and then do those same folds. I am not going to run a time lapse. Actually, I might as well. Oh no, okay, that's bad. I think there's a line. Okay, that is the one we have. So we done off 4 of those. Now we want to flip the paper again, and god, my neck hurts. And now you want to fold this part to this part. So you want to fold a line from it, not here though, only from here to here. There, and then same thing on this side. There. Perfect. Now, what was this thing we supposed to do? Oh, guys, I think I got them in the wrong direction. Again, nice. Okay, cool. This does not affect the model. If, in case you know, reverse folds don't affect the model. Now look, you have this. What you want to do is... No, wait, they... Wait a second. Oh, wait, they are the correct direction. Never mind. Okay, now we're gonna take this and fold it here, like this, and there's gonna be this center line in the middle. You see that line, this line? We're gonna fold only to there. It's not so visible on camera, but I'm only folding it to that line. There, it's gonna look like that. Now same thing on this side. Okay, now remember those lines we made, you're gonna extend them. So you're gonna fold this side and then you want to extend the line till it meets that line. Do this on both sides. And now for the final step, you want to make a line from here to here and here to here, and then you'll be done with one side. That's one. And oh, sorry, I'm out of frame. That's two. That is how it should look like. Now you want to do the same thing on this side. I'm not gonna time lapse, but I'm also not gonna say anything. I'm gonna do it on this side first. Now I'm gonna do the 30-degree angles. Okay, and I'm done. So you should be done too with all of this. Finally, now you can go ahead and fold those again. That neck really hurt. I'm actually filming this on my birthday, which is today, 15th of January. I'm pretty sure I'm not publishing the same day, but yeah, 15th of January is my birthday and I'm filming it on my birthday. So let's just get this over with quickly. Okay, now you want to just insert the left into the right. Now you have to be extremely careful here if you want to get good results. Now first you insert it, okay, then you want to slowly push it in. Okay, just keep your finger in tight. You see there's a big gap there. You want to keep this, make that thinner, keep pushing it in slowly till it actually can't go in anymore. You can use your finger for support, and there, I think that is good. That is the farthest it can reach inside. Okay, it's of course gonna be a little lesser. Oh, it's actually a little more than over here. This is a bad model. But yeah, okay. Now what you want to do is you want to keep your finger inside, and you want to basically, we're gonna do something. You see the side opposite to the one you just made, like the double side. You want to basically hold this point and then want to push it to one side. I'm gonna push it down here, and you want to collapse. Make sure your finger is here, and then just push that down. Done. Everything should line up perfectly. That is, we already made those folds. Now you want to unfold, and we're going to do the same thing here. So we fold this side, we're going to fold the same side. There you go. Let's fold like that. The only thing we're doing here is folding. Now what you want to do is, don't fold this side yet, although you technically can, but don't do that right now. You need to use this finger place for support. What you want to do right now is, oh my god, my neck hurts. You want to fold this part, because this part actually cannot go inside fully, I think. Yeah, I can't. That's exactly why I fold it every time. So you want to fold this in and tuck this behind that. You don't need to tuck everything, but okay, it's just always better if you can tuck it in. It's more neater. Other side, you can just do it normally. There you go. Now what you can do is keep your finger inside and bend those. Now you want to lift this. You want to curve that, and then you want to insert this one, and you can also insert this one, and you can insert both at the same time. There you go. It is inserted. One of them is inserted. Doesn't look so bad actually this side. Yeah, we got one side in. Now let's do the other side. We're gonna collapse. You can see that's happening. That means if that's still happening, you must be more careful. Get your finger inside again and then push it out. You do the same thing here, although it's going to be a little harder because you can't use your finger. Do that, neatly tuck it there. Get this in here. Now, I'm going to use this. Sometimes since you don't use your finger, this part, it actually gets, it actually gets kind of bent. So you don't want that to happen. So be really delicate with this step, with the last step. Insert that the same way I did the last one. First set, do that, and just push button. Oh, these ones actually slid in better. Wow, those gotten pretty fast actually. Okay, yes, and we are done with the seamless triangular prism model, origami triangular prism model. Now I have gotten 6 if I reassemble this, which I'll do after the video. These look actually kind of cool. 4 colors. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you were able to make this model without getting any problems. If you made it, please leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this model. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.